Hey everyone, I'm continuing my air fryer series where I'm testing out different air fryers to see how they perform. In this video I'm testing out the Ninja Pro XL 6-in-1 air fryer, so let's get started. Inside the box we have the main unit, which delivers 1725 watts of power, a 6.5 quarter non-stick basket that is ideal for cooking up to 3 to 5 people, the non-stick crisper tray which has 8 silicone tabs, and while these should stay on to prevent scratches to the basket, they are not removable for easy cleaning, so I can only imagine how difficult it will be to clean out the grease from underneath these. According to the Ninja website, both the basket and the tray are made up of nano ceramic non-stick coating. They feel very thin and lightweight compared to some of Ninja's other air fryers I've tested. The basket has 2 grooves here on the left and right sides, and these are to position the crisper tray. The crisper tray has cutouts on 2 of the sides, so if you place the cutout on the left and right side, they will slide over the grooves and reach the bottom. If you rotate the tray so there are no cutouts, the tray will sit on the upper level. This is great for browning food fast, similar to the broil feature, because it brings it closer to the heating element. Taking a closer look inside, you'll see the top heating element with the fan positioned right behind it. The air fryer is lightweight and weighs just under 11 pounds, and it moves very swiftly on the counter, but I'm not sure that's a good thing. It almost feels like there is no grip on it. When taking a look at the bottom of the unit, there are only 2 rubber silicone feet placed at the back. They didn't attach any to the front, it's only plastic here. And I wonder if they did this on purpose to make it easy to move on the counter, or if they wanted to cut costs making this air fryer. When measuring the air fryer from the tallest area, it's roughly 12 inches tall. The widest part is roughly about 10 inches, and the depth from the back to the end of the handle is about 15 inches, and the cord length is 33 inches. Before you use the air fryer, you'll want to wipe away the factory residue from the heating element. I like to flip over the air fryer, and since this one has a top mounted panel, I will lay down a towel so it doesn't get damaged or scratched, and take a look at the amount of residue that comes off. Then flip the unit right side up and wipe clean the exterior with a damp cloth or paper towel. Be sure to wash the basket and crisper plate. When you switch on the air fryer, all the buttons will light up. The LED display panel is very similar to all of their other air fryers. It's clear and easy to navigate with simple push buttons. This XL version has 6 preset programs. The smaller version has 4 presets. We have Max Crisp, which has a maximum setting of 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Air fry, roast and bake all go as high as 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We have a reheat button and a dehydrate option, which goes as low as 105 degrees Fahrenheit. So I can probably also use this setting to proof my dough, which I'll try later on. And the maximum time for dehydrate is 12 hours. The maximum time for Max Crisp is 30 minutes. Air fry, roast and bake have a maximum time setting of 1 hour. Before you begin cooking, perform a dry run to heat up the unit and burn off any factory residue. I selected the Max Crisp setting and set the temperature to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, the highest. Let it run empty for about 10 minutes. And a word of warning, this air fryer is loud. I was actually surprised at how loud it was for a small air fryer. It almost sounds like a plane is about to take off. When the cooking program is done, the air fryer runs for another 30 seconds before it automatically shuts off. Once the dry run is done, remove the basket and let the air fryer air out. This helps to remove all that plastic smell much faster, and this one did have quite a strong plastic smell to it, so I let it air out for a good half an hour or so. For my first test, I made some bang bang chicken skewers for dinner. These were super quick to prepare. The unit doesn't have a preheat button, and I always prefer to preheat when cooking meat or chicken, as this helps to lock in the juices and creates a nice sear. To preheat the unit, I selected max crisp and set it at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. While the unit was preheating, I threaded my marinated chicken breast cubes onto skewers. 2 chicken breasts gave me 4 skewers. I also made up some cherry tomato skewers. Once the unit was ready, I placed in the chicken skewers and could fit in 3 tomato skewers, leaving enough space between them for air circulation, so the basket is nice and spacious. I selected the air fry setting and decided to set the temperature at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I wanted to set it at 380 degrees Fahrenheit, but it jumps from 375 to 390. So I settled for 375 degrees Fahrenheit. The lower temperature is perfect for keeping the chicken juicy while still getting it cooked through, especially since the chicken is packed tightly onto the skewers. I set the timer for 15 minutes, but the tomatoes were done in 10 minutes. So I pulled them out and continued cooking the chicken, rotating the skewers a couple of times to make sure they cooked evenly on all sides. Once done, I brushed the chicken with the bang bang sauce I made. The skewers turned out juicy and perfectly cooked. We served everything with rice and it was a hit. I'll leave the recipe to this on my Facebook page if you guys want to try it out for yourselves. This is actually one of our favorite recipes to make, and it's so quick to make in the air fryer. After school snacks are super quick to make in this air fryer thanks to the max crisp setting, which works great for frozen foods. With the help of my kid, we made some crinkle fries and fish sticks side by side. The basket easily fits 8 fish sticks. Setting the air fryer on max crisp for 15 minutes and making sure to shake and flip everything halfway. The fries were done in about 12 minutes. I let the fish sticks cook for the full 15 minutes and they turned out crispy and golden. One thing I noticed was that I didn't preheat the unit, which made the cooking time a little bit longer. While it's always a good idea to preheat for best results, honestly, sometimes you don't have the time to do that. For frozen foods, you can just let it run slightly longer and it still gets the job done. I did test out the Dehydrate button, but used it to proof my dough on the lowest temperature setting for 1 hour. I checked on it after about 10 minutes though to make sure that the temperature wasn't too high. I have proofed dough in the Cosori Turbo Blaze, which has a proof mode of 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm sure 105 degrees Fahrenheit will be okay. Anyway, after 1 hour, I had perfectly risen dough. The only thing I did differently was I proofed directly in the basket, which is fine, but then the top formed a bit of a dry crust because it wasn't covered. The dough turned out really good, and I split this into 2 and I made this into an air fryer pizza. I shaped the dough and let it rise again for about 30 minutes, then making sure to poke it all over with a fork so it doesn't form any air bubbles. Spray some oil onto it, and then I cooked the first side for 6 minutes on air fry mode at 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I flipped it over to add all the toppings, but I took it out so I can spread the sauce on easily, otherwise I would likely burn my hand or arm. Once I spread the sauce on, then I put it back in the basket and I loaded it up with all my toppings, starting with a thin layer of mozzarella cheese, then marinated chicken, red onions, green peppers, red peppers, mushrooms and cherry tomatoes, and then topping it up with some more mozzarella cheese to hold it all together. Remember to spray all the edges with a bit more oil so it doesn't dry out. I cooked this on the air fryer setting at 390 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes, and this pizza turned out amazing. Just take a look at how well this cooked. Use a silicone spatula to take it out because it is quite heavy with all the toppings on it. And if I cut into it, you can see just how fluffy the dough is. Seriously, homemade air fryer pizza is one of my favorite things to make. It's so quick and easy. I don't even buy pizza from the store anymore. Again, I will leave links to all my recipes on my Facebook page. That's where I share all my recipes, air fryer tips and more. And be sure to follow me so you stay up to date. So what do I think overall? Performance wise, this Ninja Pro XL gets the job done. The 450 degrees Fahrenheit setting is powerful and it handles frozen food and quick dinners pretty well. The option to raise the crisper tray is great for when you want fast browning, but I have to be honest, the build quality is where it falls short for me. It feels a bit cheap, it's really loud, and I wish it had an auto pause and resume. While the non-stick basket and tray are easy to clean, I do wonder about the grease that might build up under the silicone tabs since they are not removable. I've noticed Ninja started doing this on a lot of their recent air fryers, and I wonder why they make their appliances so difficult to clean, whether it's the silicone tabs or the grill covers over the heating elements. The base has only 2 rubber feet at the back. I found myself constantly bringing the air fryer forward away from the wall because every time I inserted the basket, it would slide back. Ninja air fryers are usually on the pricey side, so if you love the idea of owning a Ninja but need something more affordable and an air fryer that cooks fast, this might be a good option, especially if it goes on sale on Amazon. I got it for $80 during their spring sale and it was too good a deal to miss. If you're looking for something more solid and user friendly, I'll keep testing more air fryers in this series, so if you want to avoid the trial and error, make sure to follow along. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give this video a like, and if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. I try my best to bring out videos every week.